Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Blue Devils will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Looking for a man. It's Eldridge. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Hunt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Breaks the tackle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, going up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it, and that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Brewer. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Beavers are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Oregon State, 3-2-0.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moffitt. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Eldridge. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Blue Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Eldridge. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Beavers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hicks. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give out of the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer. 250
catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the 2nd quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll try the run. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Chester. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top again. It's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it to the back. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This offense starts deep in a hole. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Beavers will boot away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. His drive will open from the 15. Unloads quickly. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Eldridge. Buying some time. Crosses to 35. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Got the first down. Looking for more. Ball's out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Duke. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Plucks it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying to move them on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 4th down, going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Brewer. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Brewer. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Working that left side now. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Got it in the middle. It's Gonzalez. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Moffitt. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. To throw, it's Eldridge. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going to take a shot. Hauls it in on the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Beavers have moved it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the play on third down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
Hey, And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
From the gun, running back gets to give. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Brings up second down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They go to the ground. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, it's complete. He's loose down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Sampson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. QB draw.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The Beavers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brewer. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Duke. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the heat. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Eldridge. Safe completion on the screen. Across the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Snagged in the middle. It's Chester.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Beavers are in the hurry up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Just ran him over. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Blue Devils come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Oregon State, 9.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gonzalez. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.